now. We're in technically Santa Monica, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And we just got to Cafe Gratitude, and I actually just got a smoothie. And then what did you get?
I don't know.
We
started with an L and it was a salad and I forget what it was called.
It looks pretty good though, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like the
It's
most
like kelp
aesthetically
and
pleasing.
kale and sea noodles, and it's about to be so good.
Yeah. All right. We'll catch you guys up when we go. We're gonna go to Moon Juice across the street, and we'll catch you up then.
Fuck, I just burned my fingers.
You drink
Yeah,
that, or like how should we do this?
Just burned my fingers.
Oh. So gross.
Oh, I'm scared.
No, it's so bad. You don't think that's disgusting?
I think it's
It's
alright.
like oil with nothing else.
It's pretty
Gross.
hot.
So we just got to our Airbnb, and it's actually really small. We just rented like a bedroom. This is like, I think it's a king size bed. And then we have this like little patio outside. But the location is prime, which is what we were really looking for. So yeah. So Taryn is just taking a shower right now, and then we're probably gonna go just at least check out the beach. And then I forget the place that we're going to for dinner, but I think it's really cool. It's like on the beach. So really excited for that. And it's so crazy because it's probably not that humid here, but living in Arizona, you get so used to the dry heat that like any humidity, I feel like I'm just like sweating, and it's crazy. Like I love the weather here, but I just love my dry heat in Arizona. Nothing beats it. I don't even know if you can hear me, it's so loud here, but we both got kale chicken, or kale salads with chicken. These look intense. I didn't know there was going to be cheese all over it, but oh well. So pretty. So, crazy story. Taryn and I ended up leaving LA last night. We were supposed to stay, we obviously got there yesterday, and we were supposed to stay there for the day, go to sleep, wake up, have all of today, sleep there again, wake up tomorrow, have some of the day, and then go home on Monday. And it's Sunday, like early morning, like 7 a.m. And last night, we ended up having a horrible experience at our Airbnb. And it was like midnight or 1 a.m. when we decided to just get up and leave the Airbnb. We were sharing the space with the people who actually lived in the house, which I will never do again. And so we ended up getting up and saying, let's just go to a hotel. And we called over 50 hotels within 50 miles of Santa Monica, and they were all 100% booked. I have never even heard of such a thing. I don't even understand what happened or why they were all booked. But we ended up in a super crappy hotel in Palm Springs, and we just decided that after a couple of just crazy events on this trip, that maybe we should just go back home. So I am like in shock, and I don't even understand why this happened, but it did. So we're probably heading back home today, and we just got here yesterday, and it was like a 6-hour drive, so. All right, so I thought I would just expand a little bit on the story from Santa Monica in the Airbnb and stuff. So basically, what had happened was my friend Taryn and I, we rented an Airbnb that was owned by a couple who lived there, but they just rented out one of the bedrooms. And so we stayed in the bedroom. And the reason that we went with this Airbnb is just simply because the location was super, super good. It was near like all of the places that we wanted to go, and it was like 5 minutes away from the beach. So even though it was like a really small space, we didn't care. We were only going to be there for like 2 nights anyways. So, and Taryn had said, you know, I've stayed in Airbnbs where I had to share the space and it was never a big deal. So I didn't care. And so when we got there, they were like super unwelcoming and just super like short with us and just really not friendly. And they showed us the bedroom that we were staying in, but they walked us like around their house and made us like go through the bushes with our suitcase. Like they didn't walk us in the front door. And so they put us in this bedroom and they just kind of said, here you go. And they left. And not left the house, but just left the bedroom. And they never showed us like where the bathroom was, never said that we could use the kitchen or the fridge. So we just felt kind of weird and awkward. And so I had to go to the bathroom when we were unpacking, and I didn't know where the bathroom was. I left the bedroom and kind of looked around for it, but I felt awkward. So I ended up having to knock on this couple, their bedroom door. And when the woman answered, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just looking for your bathroom. And she pointed me in the direction, but it was just really weird. And we didn't feel like they wanted us there. And yeah, so anyways, we went out that night. When we came back, it was like time for us to go to sleep, and it was super quiet in there. Like they didn't have a fan or a TV, and not that this has anything to do with noise, but like they didn't have any hangers or dresser or just like anywhere for you to put your clothes. It was just a bedroom with a bed. Like there was nothing else in it. And so anyway, so there was nothing in there. It was dead silent. We could hear them like watching TV and like walking around their house. So I have a noisemaker app on my phone that plays like, it simulates like a fan sound. And we also had Ollie, my dog, with us, obviously, as you could see from the clips, and he snores. So we were trying to block out some of that sound. And Taryn went to the bathroom once we were like already in bed, but she just had to get up to go to the bathroom. And the woman asked her if we could turn the noisemaker down. And it's just like a white noise. It's not like a, music or anything like that. And so Taryn came back in and she asked if we could turn the noisemaker down. And I'm like, really? I mean, we're paying, we paid $150 a night to stay there. And, we didn't want to sleep in the dead silence, and we were doing it to make ourselves more comfortable in their home. And so I was like, all right, well, I'll turn it down a little bit, but like I need this or I'm not even going to be able to fall asleep. And so then we turned it down a little bit, not that much, but a little bit. And we are laying there in bed. It is at least like 11:30, maybe midnight, somewhere around there. And the husband knocks on our bedroom door and tells us that we need to turn the noisemaker down. And I mean, I don't know if this like just sounds like we were overreacting, but to me, that is so crazy. Like I am paying someone $150 a night to stay in their house. Like they're going to have to accommodate people a little bit. And if you don't want them to be using a noisemaker or something of that kind, like you should put a fan in there or a TV or something. Because again, not only was it dead silent, but we could hear what they were doing. And so it was super weird. And just like the fact that the husband would knock on our door at that hour, like I was not comfortable with that. And up until that point, actually, we never ended up seeing him, but we were never greeted by him. We never saw him. When we got to their house, it was his wife that did everything with us and greeted us and showed us the bedroom and everything. So we had never talked to him, never seen him, and he is knocking on our bedroom door at 11:30 or whatever it was at night. Like, that's crazy. So we were like, we are leaving. Let's just get up. Let's get a hotel. Let's just get out of here. This is awkward. It's uncomfortable. I started to felt unsafe. I don't know. I just got a really weird vibe. Taryn felt the exact same way. So we just decided to get up, leave, and go find a hotel. So we ended up calling, I'm going to make this short. We ended up calling over 50 hotels within 50 miles of Santa Monica. And every single hotel was fully booked. So when we first started calling hotels, we were just kind of sitting outside the Airbnb in our car trying to figure out where to go. And we were calling within like 5 or 10 miles, and we're like, well, you know, if we have to find one that's a little bit further, whatever, we'll just stay there, wake up in the morning, and drive back to Santa Monica and do everything that we wanted to do. But then we weren't able to find any within 5, 10, even 20 miles. So we're like, well, I guess we just have to start driving. You know, we'll just start driving back towards Scottsdale and, you know, look for the closest one to Santa Monica. So we start driving. We call all the ones in that area, all booked. Keep driving, call more, all booked. Keep driving. We eventually got 2 hours out of Santa Monica before we finally found a hotel that was open. And it was in Palm Springs. It was infested with bugs. It was disgusting. It was a horrible hotel. But at that point, it was 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. We were exhausted. I'm like, obviously this trip is over. Like, we were just going to drive back to Scottsdale. Like, we're not going to wake up 2 hours away from where we wanted to be and drive back there in the morning for one day. So we're like, our trip is over, but we still just needed to sleep. I was like, I can't drive through the night at 3 o'clock in the morning. Felt like I was falling asleep at the wheel. So we woke up in the hotel that next morning. We had only gotten like 3 hours of sleep. We still had about a 4-hour drive from there to Scottsdale. We just got in the car, found a cool brunch place, got in the car, found a brunch place, and then after brunch, we just booked it towards Scottsdale, and our trip got cut short. It was very sad. We were bummed. We really wanted to go to a lot of different places that we didn't get to go to. However, the good news is that Airbnb has been like super, super accommodating, and they're actually going to shut those people's account down. Like, they won't even be able to rent their house out anymore, because my friend Taryn just told them the whole story and went, you know, even more in depth than I did, because there was even more things that happened, believe it or not, that just made us feel really uncomfortable and really unwelcome. And it was just a bunch of things that added up, and then, you know, knocking on our door was the cherry on top for sure. So anyways, Airbnb has been so accommodating. They're not only giving us our money back, but they're giving us like $100 in gas money. They're paying for our hotel that we ended up having to buy. So go Airbnb. Definitely like super, super grateful for that. But yeah, so that is the crazy story, and why the vlog is a lot shorter than it was supposed to be, and why it was slightly uneventful, because we didn't get to do a lot of things that we wanted to do. But I didn't want to get rid of all the footage. I thought there was still some really cool things, and it's just a crazy memory. So I wanted to vlog it and tell you guys the story regardless. So that's basically what happened. I hope you guys did enjoy the rest of the vlog. Side note, LA is crazy. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm just so happy to be home back in Scottsdale. I love it here. And yeah, if you are from LA, props to you, because it is crazy there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I appreciate you so, so, so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It helps support my channel more than you know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.